In a world where bigger often seems better, a growing number of people are choosing to live small, really small. Tiny homes have become a symbol of simplicity, sustainability, and freedom. But why did they become so popular, and where did this movement begin? In this video, we're diving into the fascinating history of tiny homes, exploring why more and more people are embracing this minimalist lifestyle, and what the future holds for this unique way of living. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why tiny homes are so much more than just a trend. The concept of tiny living isn't new. In fact, it's been around for centuries. From the pioneer cabins of early America to the yurts of Central Asia, small homes have been a practical and efficient solution for countless generations. In the U.S., the modern tiny home movement can trace its roots back to the 1990s, when architect Sarah Susanka published The Not-So-Big House, challenging the notion that bigger is better in home design.
Back in the mid-90s, when I had so many of my clients come into my architectural office asking for a lot of square footage, and when I really quizzed them on what they wanted, I realized that what they were actually looking for was a beautiful house, and they thought that that meant they had to have a bigger house.
She advocated for better, not bigger, a philosophy that resonated with many. The modern tiny home movement really took off in the early 2000s, thanks in large part to Jay Schaefer, the founder of the Tumbleweed Tiny House Company.
This is the third of 3 tiny houses that I've lived in. They've all been less than 100 square feet, and I've been doing this for over 10 years now. The reason why I've done it, or I should say the reasons why, are mostly just because I don't like vacuuming and dusting and taking care of a lot of stuff that I'm not really using. And besides that, there's the environmental aspect of the whole thing. I don't like to think that I'm spewing a bunch of extra greenhouse gases into the environment or consuming a lot of non-renewable resources just for the sake of wasted space.
Schaefer's designs, often under 200 square feet, were not just functional but also charming, featuring all the essentials in a beautifully compact space. His work sparked a wave of interest, particularly among those disillusioned by the sprawling McMansions of suburban America. The 2008 financial crisis further fueled this interest, as people began seeking more affordable, sustainable, and flexible living options. So, what's driving the popularity of tiny homes? For many, it's a desire to simplify their lives, getting rid of excess possessions, reducing expenses, and focusing on experiences rather than things. The rising cost of housing has also played a huge role, making tiny homes an attractive alternative for those who want to own a home without a lifetime of mortgage debt. Additionally, the environmental benefits of tiny living, using less energy, producing less waste, and often incorporating sustainable materials, appeal to those looking to reduce their ecological footprint. The rise of social media and reality TV shows has also played a crucial role in popularizing tiny homes. Shows like Tiny House Nation and Tiny House Hunters brought the concept into millions of living rooms, showcasing the creativity and ingenuity required to live in a small space. Meanwhile, platforms like YouTube and Instagram have allowed tiny home enthusiasts to share their experiences, tips, and designs with a global audience. This exposure has helped turn tiny homes from a niche interest into a mainstream movement. Of course, tiny living isn't without its challenges. Space is obviously the most significant one. When you're living in 200 square feet or less, every inch counts. This means finding creative storage solutions, embracing minimalism, and often living very closely with your family or pets. Then there are the legal challenges. Zoning laws and building codes in many areas aren't designed to accommodate tiny homes, making it difficult for some to find a place to legally park or build their tiny house. Despite these hurdles, many tiny homeowners find the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. Tiny homes are more than just a housing option. They're part of a broader cultural shift towards minimalism, sustainability, and a rethinking of the American dream. They've also had a significant social impact. In cities facing housing crises, tiny homes are being used as affordable housing solutions, offering a dignified alternative to traditional shelters or overcrowded apartments. Additionally, tiny homes have been deployed in disaster relief efforts, providing quick and cost-effective shelter for those displaced by natural disasters. As we look to the future, the tiny home movement shows no signs of slowing down. Architects and designers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in small spaces, integrating technology, sustainability, and style in ways that were unimaginable just a few years ago. Urban planners are also starting to see the potential of tiny homes as part of the solution to housing shortages, particularly in crowded cities. Whether in rural landscapes or bustling urban environments, tiny homes are poised to play a significant role in the way we think about housing in the 21st century. So, could tiny living be the right fit for you? Whether you're drawn to the financial freedom, the environmental benefits, or the sense of community, tiny homes offer a unique way to live with intention. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with anyone considering a change in their living situation, and subscribe to Blue Cactus for more content on tiny living, sustainable design, and innovative housing solutions.